Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a special comparison video. So today I'll be comparing the 2017 Return of the Jedi Awing Lego Star Wars set and the 2019 Rise of Skywalker set. So if you want to see more Lego videos, just say in the comments. If you want to see more Army Men, G.I. Joe, just tell me whatever you want to see and I'll make that. But right now we're doing Legos, so I'll give you a quick overview and then we'll go right into the comparison. So this set came out last year for the Rise of Skywalker. It's called the Resistance Awing. Came with two figures, Lieutenant Connix and Snap Wexley. And this is from 2017. It cost $40, and it comes with three figures: Rebel ground crew, Lando Calrissian, and a A-Wing pilot, and also came with this ground control vehicle that we'll take a look at later. And of course, an A-Wing. So this is $10 cheaper, but you get one less figure and one ground thing. But we'll talk about that during price. So first, let's hop into the figures. So the way I'll be comparing the figures is this little thing. So I'll be doing kind of like the same. I'll be comparing the figures of the same category. So obviously, we have the two pilots. So here are two pilots next to each other. The one on the left is from the Resistance A-Wing, the one on the right is from the Rebel A-Wing. So you can see they're both very well detailed. Both of them have really nice helmet molds. Snap Wexley has, his helmet is actually dual molded. You can see that. Like all Resistance pilot helmets, so that's pretty cool. So you have the visor. And then, I'm assuming this is, the guy on the right is the one who crashed into the Super Star Destroyer, but I could be wrong. Because he plays a pretty big role. Snap Wexley comes with a pistol. His helmet has some nice Resistance markings. You can see the A-Wing pilot has some really nice helmet mold too. And I'm pretty sure that Snap Wexley's face is exclusive to his figure, but the A-Wing pilot, his face is very common in Star Wars. Both of them have really nicely detailed torsos and pants. They're both wearing black gloves. So those are the two pilot figures. Next is the, I'd say kind of like the other named character category, if that makes sense. So this is Lieutenant Connix on the right and Lando Calrissian on the left. So both of them come with blasters. I'd say Lando plays a bigger role in his movie than Lieutenant Connix does, but they're both nice figures to get. This is the first time that we got Lieutenant Connix in a set, so that's nice. You can see they both have nice hair pieces. I don't think either of them are exclusive. I think Finn has the same hair piece as Lando does. And Lieutenant Connix has the same hair piece as Hoth Leia, but in a different color, which is kind of cool because she's played by Carrie Fisher's actual daughter. That's kind of a cool fact. Lando has the newer style capes. It's a lot more soft, and he's in his Return of the Jedi outfit. And they both have no leg printing. They also both have second heads. So you can see Lando has more of a just serious look, and Lieutenant Connix has also a serious look compared to them both being happy in the first one. So those are the two, I guess, named characters. Lando's the reason a lot of people got the 2017 A-Wing, but they're both really nice figures. And then lastly, there's no one to compare them against, but you have the Rebel ground crew. he's a nice little addition. So he's meant to pilot this, which we'll look at in a second. He has a microphone, a tan hat. He has some pretty cool markings. Not very detailed on the back. That's okay. Yeah, just a nice little inclusion. It's always nice to get more ground crew. So before we take a look at the A-Wing, the last thing is this little ground vehicle. It's pretty small. I'm not sure if this and the Rebel guy justify $10 extra, but we'll get into that more. So it has a ladder on the back, which is removable. Oops. So just like that, you can line it up next to your A-Wing, so the pilot can climb up into it. Has some clear pieces on the bottom. And then the actual vehicle has this removable middle section. So on this side, you have a gas canister with a wire. It's a nice piece. And then you have 2 spring-loaded shooters and a control panel. And this can open up, but there's nothing inside. So that just pops on just like that. This also has the clear pieces. And then lastly, it's this control part of it. Control panel. It's a nice sticker. 2 levers, and then you can just put your guy just like that. You can move it around. So that's a nice little addition. I think overall the Rebel A-Wing has better figures, but the Resistance A-Wing has a better price. So lastly is the main part of the sets, and these are the actual A-Wings. So they're essentially the same design. They both have the 4 fins. The Rebel one doesn't have any markings, but the Resistance one has the call sign right there. In the back, they both have engines. The Rebel one has right here these 2 Resistance, sorry. You just push down, they go flying. The 2 spring-loaded shooters. And same with the Rebel one, but they're more color. You just push down and they fire off. So that's nice. That's what the ground crew vehicle had the inclusion of. They are about the same size. The Resistance one feels sturdier. They both have landing gear that you can put up just like that. And then the main difference between them, besides obviously the color scheme, this is more of a red, it's more of a green, is the guns. So the Resistance one has these just 1 barrel and it ends with a telescope piece. But the Rebel one has 2 barrels. It's a lot longer and then has a secondary one. And that's the same on both sides. And then the last little difference is you can pop this off, and then you can put a weapon or whatever in there, or whatever you want. So you can just put that. It's almost like a trunk of a car, and just like that. I think it's like that. And the Rebel one has a control panel, and the Resistance one does not. But other than that, I mean, they're essentially the same ship. So, my opinion on them, I personally like the color scheme of the Resistance one better. I think the Rebel one definitely played more of a role in its movie. So, on Amazon right now, you can get the Resistance one for $6 less. So it's actually on sale for $24. And it's going to retire this year. So if you really want one, I would definitely recommend picking this one up. This one has been retired for a couple years now, so you can get on eBay, but you can't get it in stores anymore. I personally like, if I had to buy one of them, I would probably buy the Rebel one, if they're both at full price, but $24 is a really good deal for a ship and 2 figures. So I hope this helps if you're trying to decide, and if you just wanted to see what they were side by side, there you go. So if you have any questions, then leave them in the comments. And thanks for watching. Have a nice day.